Hey guys, how's it going? It's me again. Back to do a little review thing of a game that has been really pissing me off. It's called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Okay, so before we get into the obvious reasons why I hate this game and why a lot of other people surprisingly hate this game, is, I mean, look at the cover. Look at the characters that they use. I mean, the characters don't belong with each other. You can't put Fat Princess with Kratos. You can't put Parappa the Rappa with Big Daddy. You can't. I mean, in Nintendo, Mario versus Pikachu, you know, seems reasonable. I mean, they're not these, like, total, like, rated M versus rated E games, because Nintendo doesn't do that. They know that they can't do that, because that would just be fucking weird, you know? And, and they just know that, I mean, who knows, maybe that's going to inspire, like, a 7-year-old kid or whatever, like, hey, this is cool, I'm going to go play Bioshock, and then totally fucks with a 7-year-old, you know, not meant for a 7-year-old and shit. I mean, they don't belong, you know? Jigglypuff and Olimar, that's cool, that's okay. Samus, Solid Snake, boom, you know, that's okay. Sonic, Mario, Game & Watch, Fox, it makes sense. But, I mean, and then in the future, Villager, Mega Man, or Wii Fit Trainer, those make sense. Those really do, but these don't make sense at all. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, it's time to get with the really obvious peeve I have with this game. It's the complete ripoff of Super Smash Bros. Piece by piece. It's ridiculous. I mean, you think that they would have tried to be at least a little bit more original than their own name and different characters. I mean, they should have just re-released Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the PS3. That would have been a better game than this. Because this is ridiculous. Just look at some of these screenshots, okay? Look it. Do some of you fail to see the difference? Alright, I can understand that. Let's analyze them. Let's see what exactly is wrong with these. Alright, now let's look at the two screenshots, alright? So in green, if you want to just keep looking back, I'm sorry, but take a while to look at it. In green, I have everything that is similar, and in red I have everything that's different. The two things that are different between the two screenshots, the colors for players 3 and 4 are swapped, different type of damage counters, and timer is in a separate spot. You know, the colors for players 1 and 2, something as simple as that is the same. Characters applying only to Nintendo, characters applying only to PlayStation. Those are the same. Stages that apply to one of those characters. Same colors excuse, and then of course same colors excuse the typo for all the players. And then 2D arcade scrolling, I'll get to that later, because that's the thing that pisses me off the most. But still, it's nothing but a shameless ripoff, really. That's all this game is. I mean, you take your popular franchises and games, and then you have stages that apply to them. And I know the Brawl screenshot, that's from Battlefield, but that's only applies to Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but I mean, I couldn't find another one, alright? But I mean, Ness and Lucas have New Pork City, Kratos has his God of War stage. They're the same things, and if you don't think they're the same things, then you're kind of stupid. No offense, but they are the same things. Alright? It's nothing but a big piece of shit ripoff. Okay? At least PlayStation, have some originality. Alright? Have some originality. Alright, and now here's the other thing that I have a problem. The biggest peeve I have with this game is the side-scrolling. Alright? Let's take a look at the pictures, alright? They're side-scrolling action arcade beat-em-up games. It's the exact same thing of what the Super Smash Bros. Franchise did. And what they perfected. It's literally the exact same thing. 4 characters, one stage, you know, correlating with one of the other characters featured in the game. You know? Just one of those, and then you fight. You fight for 2 minutes, try to get the most KOs, cause the most damage, you win. Alright? There's 3 games that have done that already. Super Smash Bros., Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Super Smash Bros. Fucking Brawl. I mean, PlayStation didn't have the decency to be the least bit original. They didn't. I know what you're all gonna say. You're gonna say, "Oh no, stupid ass, dumb shit. They got their own characters, and those characters have items from those games, but they're not like Nintendo characters or Nintendo items or Nintendo games. And then they have their own stages, and so it's different." I get it. I totally, 100% get it. That's still not original. It's not original. It's the exact same fucking thing that Nintendo did. Alright? Mario shoots fireballs. You can play on the Mushroom Kingdom stage. Link has his bow and arrow, or has a Master Sword, can play at the Hyrule Temple or Bridge of Eldin. Alright? Kratos has all of his shit, and then you can play in the... I don't know what the name of the stage is, but you can play on his stage. Do you see a pattern? It's the exact same thing. I mean, and then it's like the 2D. Again, back to the 2D. Seriously, bad. I mean, this game, I gave it a 3 out of 10, but this game is it's a pretty good game. I can admit, it's a pretty fun game, but I couldn't have fun because the whole time I was thinking to myself, oh, damn it, they stole this from Nintendo. Because they did. Alright, you PlayStation fans can say we're all fanboys, but you're a fanboy too, but, I mean, this is the non-fanboy coming out of me. You need to be original. If I wasn't a Nintendo fan, I would still have a problem with them taking Nintendo's ideas piece by piece. I would still have a huge, huge problem with it. Because it's not original. I mean, I think it'd be a much better game if, let's say, that it was a subspace adventure mode from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. If it was something like that, a storyline like that, only 3D role-playing, something like Arkham, or just something different, not the 2D side-scroller beat-em-up. Alright, because it's bull crap. It's bull crap that it's an original game. There's nothing original about it. I mean, this is what I did when I saw the commercial for the game. I threw my fucking chair because I saw it online. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I don't care. I don't know if they have permission or not to do it, because if they don't, well then somebody's getting their asses sued. But if they do, I don't care. I don't care. It still sucks. It's still a complete ripoff. It's still a shitty, shitty game, just due to the fact how much it stole from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It really pissed me off. Alright, I just cannot wait to see, I just cannot wait to play Super Smash Bros. 4 and prove to the world on how much it kicks ass. Because the Smash Bros. Franchise is legendary. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It is one of the greatest games of all time. It is. There's no denying it. People are saying, oh, it sucked. 5 years ago, 3 years ago, you're saying, I love this game. This is such an awesome game. Or, no, I don't love it, but, I mean, it's not a bad game at all. Now you're saying, oh, PlayStation came out. Oh, yeah, Brawl always sucked. Because it didn't, first of all. It didn't suck. There's no two ways about it. Okay, I mean, and then one more thing that I just want to get off my chest. DLC, really? fucking DLC, PlayStation. I mean, that could be the undoing of games for a while, because I mean, they think we have this shitload of money. Nintendo doesn't do DLC for a good reason, because they know players don't have a shitload of money to spend on extra stuff. I mean, for games like, I mean, I guess I don't have a problem with. Okay, I guess I don't have a problem with with all the Arkham City DLCs, just because I got the Game of the Year. But I know for everyone else, I didn't know if I was gonna get the Game of the Year, so I was pretty pissed on all the DLC, how much you're limited to. And I mean, the addition of DLC packs, I mean, I guess that's original. Good for you. You made the game even more shittier with your DLC packs. Something that makes Nintendo unique and will always make Nintendo the gaming supergiant of the world. I mean, and so in conclusion, Sony, get fucking original. If you're gonna produce a sequel, make it a 3D game. Don't have what you had in the last game. You have to renovate it, because you're just pissing off a whole bunch of people. You're just making a shitty game that a lot of people are pissed off about. Thank you. I'll see you next time.